Good morning, good morning. We are going to do our Mystical Shaman Oracle automatic writing session where we pull a book. I almost said pull a book. We pull a book. Wouldn't that be fun, shuffling a book? So we pull a card and then read from the little book, and then we go into an automatic writing practice. And so we don't know the focus of the writing until we pull the card. And that's kind of like our lesson or guidance for the day from our higher selves or whomever is coming from. Maybe it's from an owl or a toad. We don't know. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. The sacrifice. Look at that. So pretty. 44. It's a good number. Okay, 39. It's funny, I turned right to the owl. 44, 43. Okay, 44. The essence. To sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, Quetzalcoatl, the Lord of the Dawn, came to teach that spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of humans and animals. The invitation. The sacrifice asks that you offer to the spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. The medicine. What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to Spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself in your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. Amen. And so it is. So what are we going to write about today then? There's that, and then there's that again. The sacrifice. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and then also don't forget, write the date, and then I write the name of the card, and then I like to write at the top of the page too, the name of the deck. The Mystical Shaman Oracle. So that way we just kind of know later on, a couple years from now, whenever you look at this page, you know what in the world you were talking about. Okay, maybe. All right, let's close our eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in to the heart space. Slow breath out through the mouth. Calling in our angels and our guides, calling in our highest and our brightest, calling in Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and Caradwin too. Calling in the archangels, Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, Shemuel, and Ezekiel to be here with us together today to help keep this space a sacred space, cleansed and cleared of all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying all energy that does. Ayana siyano tuwiyana kayana siyano tuwiyano oyana. Iana siyano tuwiyano kuwiyano tuwiyano suyano tuwiyana. Ayana siyano tuwiyano kuwiyano tuwiyano suyano kuwiyana. Iano suyano tuwiyano kuwiyano tuwiyano suyano tuwiyano. Ayana siyano tuwiyano kuwiyano suyano tuwiyano kuwiyano. Breathing in through the nose, pulling up the beautiful Mother Earth energy, grounding down into her. Breathing in, pulling down from Father Sun through our crown, inviting cleansing, clearing, and aligning. Breathing in. Breathing in, back, focus back on the heart space, pulling those two energies together, creating a beautiful balanced energy that we send out throughout our whole energetic field of that divine feminine and divine masculine. Breathing in. Allowing your breathing just to allow you to drop in, allow it to just be normal, but nice and slow, lower in your being, more grounding and connecting. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture yourself in your sacred space. It can be in your sacred grove, where it's just this beautiful little mossy or grassy area in the center of the forest. It could be on top of a mountain. It could be in the middle of a field. Whatever is your, it could be in a little study with the fire going and a nice big giant picture window. It's totally up to you. But just be in your mind's eye. You're in your sacred space, your sacred grove. In mind, being surrounded by trees. Feeling the air. What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you see? Allowing yourself to be fully immersed in your space, fully held in this sacred, safe space. Feeling spirit surrounding you here, feeling spirit stronger here. You may look up across your space and see an animal guide in the trees. They're with you to help guide you, to help be with you. Maybe it's an owl on a limb watching. And you just see him or her there. As soon as your eyes connect, it's like your hearts connect. It's like these magnets that came together. And it just this tug, this pull. This knowing, this completion. This other part of you that has come home. This gift. But then your eyes The owl just kind of, or whoever, whatever animal guide you have, you've been gifted, kind of looks down. So your eyes go down in front of you in the center of your space, and it is, you see this stone altar in the center of your space that you didn't recognize before, you didn't notice before. So you looking at it, but it looks like it's been there forever. There's like plants growing up all around it, but you've never noticed it before. And you walk up to it, you feel invited to walk up to it and just kind of rub your hands gently, feeling the edges, and just seeing like how like connecting, it feels so ancient, like before time, like it's always been there. So with curiosity, you're kind of checking it out. But then in wondering what it's doing there, and you look back over and up to your animal guide, asking her with your eyes, with your furrowed brow of question, what is this? And she says it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. This is for your sacrifice to be laid upon. This is for you to place your sacrifice on. And you kind of step, like almost like pull back a little bit in question, like, what do you mean, my sacrifice? All of a sudden, you get the images in your head about, past sacrifices of lambs and animals and things that you don't want to have any part in. And she's kind of does a smile and chuckle. Not that kind of sacrifice. This is a sacrifice of your heart, of the heart. And she kind of it's like you guys are talking telepathically. And you place like to place your hand over your heart, and you close your eyes. And she just says, just look within, look within, look within, and ask your higher self, ask your heart, what am I being asked to give here? What am I being asked to sacrifice? What am I being asked to lay on the table, to offer up at this time in my journey? What is it that I need to lay down, even if it is just for a time, that will strengthen me, that will help me, that will clarify things, whatever it is that Spirit is asking of me, and that my higher self is asking of me, and that my heart is asking of me. And maybe it's even something that you've already known you've been needing to sacrifice, to give up, to let go, to be able to grow, to heal. What is being asked of me? Just allow yourself to go inward here. And your owl, just as you're standing there and you're going inward and you're trying to think and connect, and she flies over and lands on your shoulder and tells you that it's okay, that she will be with you every step of the way. But this journey to decide what it is to be laid down on the table onto the altar, you can decide together that she'll be there with you, and that you don't have to be afraid. Whatever it is, she will help you embrace. So picking up your pen and paper, let's writing begin, and just allow this guidance, allow this moment to unfold in your words, to be able to find out what is being asked of you, to be able to sit sit down on the altar for your growth. I will see you in 7 to 10. Amen. And so it is. Thank you so much. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love.